Ever wonder what happens when a beloved Doctor Who actor steps into a world of eccentric doctors, baffling nuns, and the university perpetually on the brink of chaos? Back in the mid 80s, Peter Davison was a household name, and fresh off successful runs in All Creatures Great and Small. And as the fifth Doctor, he found himself drawn to something completely different, Holians. It was a script that immediately captivated him. Uh, uh, it was the first script I received where I didn't feel the need to change a single word. Davison recalls of a very peculiar practice, the surreal comedy drama celebrating its 40th anniversary. The show was a truly original work, penned by a writer who would later become renowned for adapting classic novels for television. Davison notes that unlike other projects, this script didn't require any adjustments. The story began with the writer's own experiences lecturing at the University of Warwick. Initially commissioned for a different drama, the project stalled. When the BBC requested a refund, a new idea emerged, giving birth to the wonderfully bizarre world of a very peculiar practice. Davison was also charmed by his co-stars. Barbara Flynn played the unapologetically feminist Rose Marie, while David Troughton brought the delightfully scheming Bob Buzzard to life. The writer even created a character, Ron Rust, burdened with a debt to the BBC and tasked with writing his way out of it. Davison laughs. I was definitely the straight man surrounded by complete lunatics. I think I represented the audience's bewilderment, and I happily embraced that role. That role. We had an incredible time filming it. Viewers were equally bewildered. The show tackled complex issues like student protests and university funding, all while weaving in unexplained elements such as the ever-present pair of nuns. Davison reveals the writer simply stated nuns always appeared wherever he went, leading the director to include them, now considered a classic BBC drama. A very peculiar practice was an instant critical success and gradually gained devoted following. Davison remembers a noticeable shift between filming the first and second series. Initially, students were confused, but by the second series, they loved the show and eagerly volunteered as extras. Speaking of peculiar practices, did you hear about the doctor who prescribed exercise? I guess you could say he had a lot of patience and good shape. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.